It's time to resurface. Divers can take advantage of a decompression stop to make friends with the fish, who seem very friendly here, especially if one doesn't come empty-handed. The contrast between the beautiful fish and the scene of former battles is astonishing. Fortunately, nature's beauty came out on top. During the Second World War, Santo was an enormous base for American troops and their allies. Soldiers were sent from this base to those throughout the area, and as many as 500,000 men, 100 boats, 5 airstrips, movie theaters, hospitals, a naval yard, and countless airplanes were here at one time. Many of the facilities have today been abandoned, giving Main Street a rather sinister look. The size of the concrete buildings seem out of proportion with the tropical life. Further out, the countryside is scattered with ghosts from the war. Nature has once again taken over the now silent airstrips. Peace now reigns in this part of the world. Along with copper production and fishing, cattle raising is Santo's main source of revenue. A strain of cattle mixing African bulls and European cows has been established. Australian-style stations, or farms, are scattered throughout the countryside. The road which goes up the northwest coast of Santo passes bay-filled coastline. Villages are hidden in the vegetation. Here, only a temple can be seen from the road. The limestone regions often hold unusual surprises for the visitor. Santo is famous for its blue holes. These geological curiosities are basins formed from collapsed limestone, which join up with the ocean. They're an ideal playground for the local children. The unique color of these basins is created by a layer of fresh water floating on the seawater. The best way to observe this strange phenomenon is with a mask and snorkel. Those who dive to where the two layers meet and agitate the water create a swirling effect, like syrup in water. This little Melanesian is characteristic of many Ni Vanuatu children. His light-colored hair will turn dark with the onset of adolescence. Champagne Beach is one of the most beautiful beaches in the Pacific. The phenomenon of fresh water emerging under the layer of seawater creates a cascade of refreshing bubbles. It's a wonderful spot to spend a lazy afternoon. Less well known than its neighbors, New Caledonia and Polynesia, Vanuatu is a magnificent destination, more wild and bewitching than any other tourist paradise on Earth.